So the World Juniors have been confirmed. They're definitely happening, or at least as much definite as you can get in this climate right now, but yeah, it looks like they're going ahead. So yeah, it's going to be going from Christmas Day. Thankfully that's my Boxing Day, so I can still have my cake and eat it too when we start live streaming the games on the channel, or at least live streaming me watching the games and talking to you guys. Just because we're going to be pretty starved for hockey. I'm thinking about doing some QM JHL live streams as well. On the weekends. I don't know if there's any interest from you guys, but at least it's hockey, so we might go down that route. But yeah, from Christmas Day to the 5th of Jan, which again works out perfectly for me because I'm in work shutdown till about the 8th. So yeah, I'll have nothing to do, so I might as well run through as many of these games as possible. Plus, I have a feeling it's going to be a good amount of talent, and here's why. Most likely, the NHL season will not be starting Jan 1. I don't think they'll be able to get it underway right then and there. So if you got some young stars, this is great for them. This is really, really good for them. The reason why I don't think they're going to be able to get things underway is they're going to need training camp to start. I think they might be able to get training camp to start Jan 1, but yeah, there's no word on when training camp will be, and I feel like, we're starting to get very close to November. So I just have a feeling that it's not going to go ahead, and for your young players, a good training camp will be going to World Junior, if they can get fighting fit and ready to go. It's going to be interesting because obviously a bunch of players have played. Right now they're in the middle of some seasons, and there's others that aren't playing at all because the OHL hasn't got off the ground yet, for instance. So it's going to be super interesting, like what the talent level is and where things go. So with the timeline, for instance, Tim Stutzler would be able to play in this if Ottawa's not good to go from the get-go. I mean, a lot of the draft picks that were taken in the first round would be extremely eligible for this. Especially if they're not playing NHL. So that's where you're going to see some pretty stacked teams, but what quality you're going to get with them not playing for a certain amount of time is going to be super interesting. I wonder if a lot of the Canadian team is picked by the QMJHL, which is playing right now. And yeah, no details on how the whole COVID thing's going to work with that yet, because obviously there is quarantine periods and a few other things that are going to need to be ticked off, but I guess getting teams in on time is going to be paramount for that, and then yeah, they must be able to work something with the government so at least the other team can work out. They're just going to have to isolate. It's going to be in a bubble in Edmonton. So it should be a bit of fun. Pool A is Canada, Finland, Switzerland, Slovakia, and Germany. Germany avoided regulation last year. And Pool B is Russia, Sweden, United States, Czech Republic, and Austria, making their first appearance since 2010 in this competition. And Christmas Day has a couple of boring games, but also it does have Russia and United States. So Cold War on Christmas Day will be pretty good. Again, thankfully that is Boxing Day for me, so I can just wipe my little eyes open at about 11 a.m. and watch some pretty good hockey because I have a feeling I will be hungover. But yeah, we're going to definitely live stream that game here. But yeah, there'll be tons of live streaming on the channel. So if you want to watch along and you've not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. I know it's 2 months away and you'll probably forget about it when it happens, but hey, I like subscribers. So but yeah, anyway guys, that is pretty much the whole video. As more news sort of comes out with this, I'll definitely cover it, just because we're starting to get to the bit where NHL doesn't have too much news now, and we start to pick apart letters of a rebuild from the Blackhawks, which is the next video that's coming up. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. See you and bye.